Hey, Quail Hollow third graders, it's Mrs. Day. It's day 2 of spelling. We're on Unit 5, Week 4, and our pattern for the week is EI and EIGH. So when you see the spelling EI in a word, try the long A or the long E sound to help you pronounce that word you're not familiar with. And when you see the spelling EIGH in a word, try the long A or the long I sound to help you pronounce that word. Okay, so what I want you to do is a couple things. Um, One, your decodable for the week is on Canvas. So after this, I want you to go and read out loud or with someone in your family if they're available. You could take turns like we do in class, or you can read to a pet or a little baby brother or sister. Find a way to mix it up or just read it to yourself. But you're going to read the decodable on page 97 through 104, page 104, and that is 24A. The other thing I want you to do is there is a screenshot of the I Can Read, the list of the words on page 290 and 291. I want you to read that out loud, the I Can Read part, and then come back to the video. I'm not going to read the decodable story, but I am going to read the I Can Read, but I want you to try and read it first. And if you're stuck on a word, try what I read about the patterns here, and then listen to when I read it, and we'll see how you did with that. Okay, so you can pause and go ahead and read your first decodable story, and then the I Can Read pages that look like this, and they're posted on Canvas. Okay, so the list of words were words I can blend. We have either, ate, weigh, neither, height. And then it says sentences I can read. We can either ride or walk the 8 blocks to the show. Neither of us wanted to weigh the apples. What is your height? And here's the story the I can read. Long ago, a tiny toad princess, was given a choice: either marry a frog king or spend the 8 remaining years of her stepfather's reign in a dungeon. She wanted to do neither, but after weighing both choices, she decided to marry the frog. On the day of the wedding, the princess wore a veil and set out for the frog's marsh in a sleigh. A huge weight lay on her shoulders. There was a difference in height, after all. On arrival, the Toad Princess fell in love with the frog and his marsh. She reigned for 18 joyful years. So, reign might be a word that you may have been stuck on. It sounds like the weather rain, RAIN, that word that we're really familiar with. Reign, maybe not as much. A reign is the length that a monarch is a king, queen, prince, princess, how long they are a king or queen, how long they have their job. And it is basically till they die. They're not elected like a president or prime minister would be. So that word reigned, that EIGH, okay, when we talk about EIGH, had that long A sound. So if you weren't sure what it was either rind, right? That doesn't sound right, or rained with the long A, and it is long A. Okay, so let's look at our 5 words for today and guess how many syllables the words have and try to spell them. So you can do this on a piece of paper if you have a whiteboard, or you can just follow along with me up here and do it in your head. So the first word is neither. So I say it, you say it at home to yourself or out loud. Neither. Neither of those 2 chairs is the right size. So we have NEITHER. Neither. We're going to keep those together. Neither. Trying to get rid of that glare up there. Sorry, that is neither. 7, weight. The nurse used the scale to measure our weight. And if you guessed 1 syllable, you are correct. WEIGHT. Weight. The next word is leisure. Leisure. Shooting hoops is a fun leisure activity. So leisure is a fun pastime. It's the opposite of work, leisure. So L-E-I, that long E sound, the E and I make it together, that sound, leisure. It almost has a Z sound to it. The next one is protein. Milk is an important source of protein. So that's a prefix, so that stays together. Teen, the EI is working together. Teen, to make that E sound. The last one we're going to do today is freight. Freight. There is cargo on the freight train. So freight train or freight trucks, they carry very heavy loads. It could be a lot of different things that they're carrying, but they're just built to extra strong to carry extra heavy things. So freight is one syllable. F-R-E-I-G-H-T. Freight. Okay, great job, and I will see you tomorrow.